Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, it's off to the wonderful BBC today, and yeah, it's not a drama or a political drama or based on a true story, so we're usually quite safe with this one. It's a 6-episode little comedy, 6 times about 28 minutes comedy, so hopefully we're on safe ground with this one. It's not going to cause the usual ructions that we get with BBC stuff, but we're going to have a look at something called The Cleaner today. Yes, The Cleaner, premiered on BBC One on the 10th of September 2021. Will show over the following 5 weeks, so it keeps going till what, end of October, something like that. And if you want to binge watch it like I want to binge watch these things, it's also available to binge watch on BBC iPlayer, so you can watch it all in one go like I did in just over 2.5 hours or something like that. Yeah, it's based on the German comedy Der Tod Reiniger, and it's about Paul Wiki-Wickstead. I'm sure it's not Paul Wiki-Wickstead in the German version, a government-certified cleaning technician responsible for the removal of any signs of death from crime scenes. Written and stars, of course, Greg Davies. Yes, if you like Mr. Greg Davies, I'm a bit of a fan myself from very the start of the old In-Betweeners onwards and onwards. He stars as Wiki, of course, the main protagonist in this, and other guest stars include people like Esmond Cole, Stephanie Cole, Georgie Glenn, Donald Sumpter, Shobu Kapoor, Ruth Madeley, Zita Satter, Bill Skinner, Leighton Williams, David Mitchell, and Helen Bonham Carter. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Is it any good? Well, there's not many critics' reviews at the moment, but we always go over to Mr. Dom Robinson. We can rely on him, can't we, to come up with something. He's obviously on DVD fever, and he's usually not very good. Not very good. I'm not going to say he's not very good. He's usually not very good on giving good scores. You don't get many sort of things that he likes, whether it's a film or a drama or a comedy, etc. And similarly for this series, he's not very complimentary. His little summing up lines was, "Can't we have another series of Man Down instead?" It's not as if he would have spent long writing this, since it's based on a German comedy by Mitzi Meyer, which ran for 7 series from 2011 to 2018. So there you go. He's obviously saying that, it's not very good, basically. I think that was based on one episode, which was one of the better episodes as well, the very first episode. But I did get something out of all the episodes. But I must admit, I do like Man Down, and yeah, I can see where he's coming from. But it's always nice to have a little bit of a change, isn't it? Internet Movie Database, so that's guys who've watched this at home, obviously have already binge watched it or whatever, and it's getting 6.8 out of 10, so that's not too bad, is it? 6.8 out of 10, and that's based on 47 scores and reviews. I think there were 6 reviews left and 5 were positive and 1 was negative, so yeah, it's not too bad. Of that 47, 35 scored it 6 or more, which is 74% of the viewers, so it's not a high figure as in to take a sample from, but it's what we've got. So let's go on to, very briefly, as I say, won't take long to sum this up, to be honest with you, onto my thoughts. I mean, it's Greg Davies. There you go. I mean, that sort of sums up where we're coming from. That's the key. If you like him, then it's a safe bet. You'll get enough out of this to actually quite like this as well, in part, if not totally, but certainly in parts. If you don't like Greg Davies and you don't like this sort of stuff that he appears in, like Man Down is a prime example, then there's obviously nothing in this that'll change your mind as far as Greg Davies and as far as his comedy is concerned. This is basic Greg Davies stuff. Obviously, it's pretty much his same character, his sort of dry humour and his sharpness that you see in most of the roles he plays. Did I laugh? Yes, I did. I did laugh. I laughed out loud a handful of times, perhaps over the 6 episodes. I did smile many times. I did just enjoy it for what it was. I mean, I do like Greg Davies, so yes, I was disappointed when the 6 episode series finished. But of course, it did help that the stories were okay. I'm not too sure they're all taken from the German original, whether he's made up his own. I mean, there's a fair. Obviously, if you think of things like the British Office, it was made into America. Obviously, the early ones were taken from the British version, and they went their own way, didn't they? And the guest stars were fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the stars. It's all pretty well acted. There's the influencer. One of the episodes. There's a young lad in that I've not seen much of, but he does an okay job in there as well. Even the younger actors. And of course, if it is taken from the German version, these stories, if you've not seen the German version, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just what it is. And I may, if I can find the German version and get it with subtitles, I may have a little watch myself and see the characters in that. But I was more than happy with this. Of course, there's nothing innovative in this. It's just a nice, easy, enjoyable watch for 2.5 hours. Again, if you like Mr. Greg Davies, as I said, it's not going to win you over if you've never liked him before and don't like the sort of characters he plays. But if you do like Greg Davies, and I think you're on a sort of safe bet that you will enjoy it. It's not going to live long in the memory. It's not going to I'm going to tell people about for weeks. But for 2.5 hours binge watch, it's fine. So I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10, which means it's very watchable in my eyes. But as I say, don't be watching it if you don't like Greg Davies and then leaving a bad review. Because if you don't like Greg Davies, basically just don't watch it. It's as simple as that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do this day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. To meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps you have a flick across a look at my Citizen channel, my channel on my football team, Manchester City. Wherever it is, I only ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.